Hello friends, I welcome you all to my new video.
I have been driving the Honda WRV for more than a month, and let's discuss about the practical advantages of the car. This video is entirely based upon my personal experiences and might not be applicable to everyone. WRV has the best cabin space in its segment. The door opens wide for an easy entry and exit. The cabin feels very airy and spacious. The glass area around the car is huge, and the addition of the sunroof brings in even more light. There is generous amount of headroom and knee room, even for people who are over 6 feet tall, in both the front and rear seats. The steering feels light and easy while driving in the city, but it becomes heavy while driving at triple-digit speeds in the highway. The steering also gives good feedback while cornering at tight bends. The WRV steering strikes quite a nice balance in both the city and highway driving conditions. WRV has a spacious boot of capacity 363 liters. The loading lip is low, which makes it a very practical boot. It is sufficient for carrying all the luggages of your family or friends during a weekend highway trip. Although it misses out the 60-40 split folding seats of the Jazz, the rear seats can be fully folded if you require more space. If you self-drive your car, then you will definitely like the WRV. The driver's seat is comfortable for long highway trips. The performance of the engine is good. It pulls cleanly from the low revs, and the turbo lag cannot be felt. There are no sudden surges. That is, there are no spikes and dips in the power. This makes the car very easy to drive in both the city and highway. The gearbox is smooth and the clutch also feels very light. The gear ratios are tuned in such a way that minimal gear shifts are required in city traffic. The soft suspension filters all the bumps and potholes that makes the driving even more enjoyable. There is ample amount of storage space all around the cabin. It is a very practical cabin in my opinion. All the doors can hold water bottles of capacity up to 1.5 liters. If you want your drink to be cold, it can be stored in front of the AC vent. There is one more practical advantage to be mentioned. The spare tire is exactly of the same specification of the tires in the drive wheel. Honda hasn't cut cost by supplying a spare tire with slightly different dimensions. If you are not familiar with the precautions that are to be taken when driving with the spare wheel of slightly different dimensions, please watch the video linked above. WRV is a very practical car for daily commute to the office and weekend highway trips. You can consider buying this car if you are in the market for a compact crossover.
Please hit the thumbs up button if you like the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. Also, please share this video to your friends. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Happy motoring.